Hello everyone and welcome to the weekend edition of Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I'm the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we're going to be recapping the week and also taking a look at what I am looking at for the coming week. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues to go over. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinions meant for informational, educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. With that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video. Also hit the red subscribe button, a little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. So click the link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. This way you get all of our alerts that we are looking at. You can also sign up with your mobile number. Mobile works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, it'd be 1 plus area code and number. Never begin the format with 0. It will not work. And after you sign up, you will get the welcome email, which includes a link to download the free Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks. This ebook talks about a lot of the strategies that I cover in these videos. And as with our email, our SMS service, everything is completely free. We do not run any paid subscription service whatsoever. We run no Discord groups, no Telegram chat groups. All right, guys, with that out of the way, let's dive in here, folks. The SPY closed just under 390. It was trading at 390 in the after hours. This market move caught me off guard. I didn't see it coming. I said last week that 380 was major resistance. We broke through there, and 380 formed as the new support level, and that's why we got the move to 390. I think a lot of people were expecting the market to go lower. Everyone's in this, it's a bear market bounce, so that means sell the rallies, and the shorts got caught, and that's why we saw this move here to 390. QQQ likewise broke through 270. We're trading here right around 280. I talked about the earnings. The earnings this week were a disappointment, but the market sort of ignored that. Meta was the huge disappointment. Bucks got crushed. Everyone is not happy with his investment in the metaverse. He's using the cash flow from the profits at Facebook and Instagram. He's pumping into the metaverse. It may or may not work out. No one knows. Just been an absolute wealth destroyer. But no one's gotten hurt more than Zuckerberg. But the fact is, with his dual class shares, there's nothing that anyone can do about it. We just have to take our lumps with it. If you're in Meta, I think Meta, if you bought this and forgot about it for the next 5 years, I think you'll do very, very well. But, you know, if you look at the price action, Microsoft, disappointing earnings. They came in and bought the dip on Friday. Google bought the dip. Amazon, even though they reported disappointing earnings, the stock was down $7, but it was still off the 52-week lows. So it hit a low of 97.66, and they bought the dip. So they're buying the dip in Amazon. Apple shocked me. I mean, they had a strong earnings report, but they didn't want to give guidance for next quarter, and the market ignored that and said all is well. So again, Apple, as Apple goes, that's how the overall market goes, and Apple was up $10, and that's contributed to the strength in the SPY and QQQ. But going forward in these overall markets, I'm not sure how we trade next week. There's a lot happening. Mainly on Wednesday, we're getting the 2 p.m. FOMC announcement, expecting another 75 basis point hike. Everyone will be listening and watching the 2:30 Jay Powell press conference where he will talk about future rate hikes, and that's what everyone is focused on. We all know he's going to raise 75 basis points on Wednesday. The key is, what is the pace of interest rate hikes afterwards? On Thursday, we got Moderna earnings, MRNA. This one has been a big mover on earnings in the past. I will be looking to trade options. Tune in for my Wednesday night video after the bell, where I'll be talking about how I'm playing Moderna earnings. So again, click that subscribe button, and also the notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video on Moderna. On Friday, I put out a stock twits on QNGY, HTCR, ZVO, and SPRC. I said they were on my watch list. The only one that got triggered was QNGY. So let me tell you guys why. So I have my watch list. I didn't send out an alert on my watch list. If you want my watch list, you can either subscribe to Stock Twits or follow us on Twitter at Insider. It's INSIDR Financial on Twitter. You can follow us there, where I post my watch list. I usually don't send out to subscribers. I don't want to overload your inbox. I only want to send out my best ideas. If you want me to send out via email, a watch list only, leave a comment. Let me know what, again, we're a completely free service. Let me know what you guys are looking for so I can help you more. Again, we're not financial advisors, just trying to provide you educational and as much info as possible. But when I talk about opening range, so QNGY, HTCR, ZVO, and SPRC, that was my watch list. So you go over here and you click the 15 minutes. So you go back at QNGY. This was the 15-minute opening range. It opened at 184, ran to 325. On the second the opening range was above 325. So we got that explosive move. I'm looking to these are day trades only. My watch lists are day trades only. It broke through 325. We ran all the way to 440. I caught $1 of the move. Yes, I could have made more money if I would have jumped in, but I don't do that. And let me explain why. So QNGY triggered. HTCR did not trigger. This was the opening range, sold off. ZVO, opening range here on the 28th, did not trigger. See, again, market dumped. I'm only looking to go long. I'm not playing short on these plays. SPRC, you see here, big spike on this 15-minute, open at 108, when it got as high as 134, low of 107, never got above that 134 high. But if you go out to the 5-minute opening range, this would have gotten you in. And, for me, I'm looking for high probability trades. So again, this one here, it sold off so fast. So you would have got in 120, and it just only ran to 134. See, there wasn't enough to be made in this trade. So again, this is why I use the 15-minute opening range. Unless I really, really like a play, I'll go in right away at the market, within the first 5 minutes. But if I'm doing a day trade, I'm waiting for the first 15 minutes. I want the market to shake out. The traders are jostling back and forth. Is it going to be a bull? It's like a bull bear battle. So I'm in the first 15 minutes. I just sit back, let the market shake out, and then I just go and trade the direction of where the market wants to head. So that's how I trade. It works for me. I've been doing it a long time. So whether it works for you guys or not, that's up to you. I can't. I only can tell you what works for me. 3 short squeeze plays that we've talked about in the past: FNGR, MMTLP, and GTII. FNGR and MMTLP are both holding up really well. These are 3 short squeeze plays that we've absolutely nailed. FNGR has been a big winner for here at InsiderFinancial.com. We've been in it since $1.05. We sold out, traded the dip. We are in it right now. Let's see how it plays out. But if you look at over other videos, I've talked about these in length. You can check them all out. Subscribers were banking on a few big plays in October. FNGR up 519% in less than a week. So it was just a great month overall. It was sort of ending the week with a whimper here at InsiderFinancial.com, but we're focused on November right now. You got to keep looking forward in these markets. You can't be looking at yesterday or in the past. You got to be looking forward, guys. And speaking of looking forward, GDVM. We are not in this play. We completely missed it. Just hats off to everyone that caught this move in GDVM. I want to congratulate you guys. This is an absolute home run on the OTC. Big runner since September. Hats off to you guys that caught it. We did not catch it. But the key here is, and what I really want to stress is that what's working right now on the OTC is that you find a company that is reducing its outstanding shares. And this is with GDVM. I mean, they reduced their outstanding share count by over 89%. So this is why the stock is running. No dilution, reducing share count, tightening that share count, and that's what contributed to this run. So again, it's not a lot of people caught this move because the volume's been very, very light, but this is what you need to be focused on. And this is what we're doing here at InsiderFinancial.com. GDVM has already run. This play, I think, is over with. But we are focusing on trying to find the next GDVM. And right now, I don't have, I have a few that I'm watching. But again, I got to see evidence that they are reducing the share count. So again, make sure you click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com. When I have a GDVM, the next GDVM that I really like, I will send out a complete and full report. This way you can read it and then do your own due diligence to decide if it's right for you. But a couple of plays working right now. WLAN, big move here this week. New filings are out, no dilution, no debt, no toxic notes. They put out a press release appointing a special advisor. He was formerly Senior Director, Network Engineering Operations for T-Mobile USA. So there's a lot of chatter going on that some big things are going to be happening in WLAN. 00 certainly looks interesting here. So again, that's one to put on your radar screen for this week. On Friday, ONPH ran 100%. They put out a press release, but here's the key. Oncology Pharma Inc. and Regen Biopharma Inc. announced intent to jointly fast-track development of modified mRNA anti-cancer vaccine. ONPH runs 100%. RGBP does nothing. So again, RGBP has to catch up here, and it's RGBP's technology. For those of you that have been following InsiderFinancial.com for a long time, we have covered RGBP, for years now. This has been a long-term. Again, it's like most OTCs. You play OTCs for the long term, they dilute, and then the price goes down. RGBP has been a momentum play. We've been one, buy dips, sell rips. And guys, here at InsiderFinancial.com, I don't get into the diamond hands, paper hands BS. I believe in taking profits. I don't believe, in terms of OTC long-term holds, I will never hold an OTC for long-term. Never, 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 never. I cannot stress that enough. OTC, it's rumor, innuendo, pump, dump, get in, make that money, move on to the next play. If you want to argue with me, leave a comment with your thoughts, down below. But that's, I've been doing OTC for a long time, and that's how the OTC works. But the key is you play that move, you get 100, 200, 300%. It is, fast, furious, get in, get out, and then catch the next big move in that play. And a lot of these OTCs, you see they run, crash, run again. And that's where you can really magnify your gains. And that's what we do here at InsiderFinancial.com. We send out, the next plays that we think are going to really run. And then, we tell you guys here, again, we're not financial advisors, but you've got to be booking profits along the way. Next up is CGRA. Colleague Mike Long, he had a big article earlier this month on CGRA, with OPEC cutting production. There's, they have a CGRA, they have a massive oil claim in Wyoming. This is the Salt Creek area that has huge reserves. The company has just an $8 million market cap, which, as he said here, which in our opinion doesn't justify the potential future gains from the retrieval of oil underfoot. Hypothetically, even if they made $1, there was a $9 million bond made by Powder X, a subsidiary of Sea Growth, for this property. The company has over 3,000 acres of land that may have additional minerals bringing added value. So certainly CGRA, we're waiting on some news, but this one, there's a lot here that can happen in CGRA. Next up is XCPL. This one has just a $3.2 million market cap. There's a lot to again, here you see a $3.2 million market cap. There's a lot to like. A lot of people have been talking about this one on Twitter. No change in the share count today. The dilution is complete. Big things coming soon, according to management. So that's what Moon Market had to say. So definitely we are paying attention to XCPL this week. Lastly, guys, is I know this stock has really destroyed a lot of value, but the bottom might finally be in on Canopy Growth, CGC. I like what they're doing here. They're launching Canopy USA. They're really getting focused. They're going to consolidate their operations and get ready for when cannabis is eventually legalized on a federal level here in the U.S. If you look at, Biden's already trying, with amnesty in terms of low-level marijuana offenses, it is a political issue. Eventually, Democrats need to get their act together, get it passed, at least with Safe Banking Act. But again, these cannabis names have been beaten down so much that eventually they're just becoming too cheap, and I think Canopy Growth is just it's exhausted its downward pressures. So again, this is a longer term play. I don't know when we're going to get the favorable legislation out of Congress, with the midterms coming up and everything. So again, but I think longer term CGC, the worst is definitely behind it, in my opinion. But guys, overall, decent, nothing, spectacular. QNGY was a big win for me on Friday. If you want this watch list, again, subscribe, follow me on Twitter or on StockTwits. And if you want these watch lists sent to you via email or, text message, leave a comment below. Tell me your thoughts. Please leave comments below. I respect the constructive criticism. Helps these videos, helps with our subscription service here at InsiderFinancial.com, with our newsletter, with our email, and our text messaging service. So just again, trying to give you guys as much value as possible here at InsiderFinancial.com. Want to wish everyone a wonderful weekend. Let's have a big trading week. Let's kick November off with a bang. And we'll be coming live after the bell with new video updates, especially on Wednesday after FOMC. So it's certainly going to be an interesting week. And then we got the jobs report on Friday. So going to be a big week here in the markets and for us here at InsiderFinancial.com. Have a great weekend, everyone. And I'll be coming live to you on Monday after the bell. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.